Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the Florida Atlantic Owls taking on the winners of 3 straight, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. FAU will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game rolling. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will take the first swing of the game. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take him the distance on any given play.
Off play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
A first down for the offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great job by the whole defense. How about the little bitty defensive back throwing his face in the fan? I ain't scared. I don't just cover guys. I make tackles.
Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Throwing right. Got him downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the Pirates will hustle to the line.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work as well. All right, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run game coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Pirates will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
Well, with this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates!
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The FAU offense will return to the field. We talk about but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And it's on the ground. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? And they'll drag him down after a good return.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing.
And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Looking downfield, it's Fancher. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And that is a big hit. And that's a hit that I'm going, listen, if I'm the OC, I'm the head coach, I don't want to take many of those. I want to run the RPOs and I want to run my quarterback. But, Palmer, I got to understand the difference between the critical situations when I want him to take hits and the other times when I want him to take a slot.
Yeah, you got to live to play another day if you're this quarterback right now. You know this defense, their eyes are lighting up every time they see you take off and run. They know they're going to get those opportunities to try to put you down. You've got to slide. You've got to try to get out of bounds. You've got to really try to save yourself because this team needs you if they're going to win the game.
You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. A third down play to get the quarter started. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he will score! Touchdown, Owl! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week. This game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Army. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Garcia to pass. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sideline. It's Bond.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak. It's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the back. He's there to make the stop.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
The short hands. It's Robinson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He's got him and they convert. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Garcia wants to throw. Quick strike complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it pushed and rolled from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Pirates. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes with the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. FAU has it back as the Owls offense will go back to work. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They hope to catch the offense being overly aggressive with the screen, but they got nothing. They got less than nothing and had to like it.
Yeah, and a lot of times that's just players making plays. I mean, guys that see that and read it, it's just kind of a knack. It's kind of a feel. You feel the screen, break on the football, go make a play, get a big tackle for a loss.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. On the ground with the counter. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep them from getting the first down? The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. FAU will send out the punt team. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. He gets a block. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Garcia to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Continue to mix things up. See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And the Pirates will call on their punt team.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And it's been a battle of wills between these two teams through 2 quarters. Bend but don't break. They've managed to neutralize the explosive playmakers on each side by shutting down passing windows and providing tight coverage. Forget the Jimmies and Joes. This second half could really be about the X's and O's.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The will return to the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Fires left. It's caught downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. FAU racing to the line.
The O-line gets an attaboy. How about the time they gave their quarterback? Beautiful pocket. They allowed him to survey the field, find his open guy. This offensive line, they are gelling early.
A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Fancher. Makes a grab over the middle. Across the 25, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Henry.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. He'll try to tack on one more. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Using the quick game. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
A nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snatches it on the right. He's loose. Touchdown, East Carolina. And that one will give him the lead.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week. This game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over Army. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Offense getting set for first down. To the air, it's Fancher. Got his man quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the...
Oh, what a grab by the defense. They didn't give him much on the return, but they were in prime scoring position at the 22.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. On the ground, it's Bond. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Owls. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. They're lining up to kick it off full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Snowed under by the defense. Split backs here. Garcia wants to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Breaks it inside the 10. Touchdown, ECU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage in games like this right now.
31. On the run. run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. FAU has it back as the Owls offense will go back to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. This Mike Backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? He's bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and win games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. FAU will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Stevens. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This should be the last play of the quarter. The RPO, it's complete. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the Pirates want to crank the tempo.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll go right back to him. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that. Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard.
Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Lining up to add another one.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The FAU offense will return to the field. Line gets set. 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Working that left side now. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Fancher. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Owls are in the hurry-up. The aerial assault continues. He's got it. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Comes out throwing on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. He's looking for a man on second down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, Phyllis, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying play action. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Pirates will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. FAU has it back as the Owls offense will go back to work. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put some drives together, down multiple possessions, Jess, so we don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
Scanning the field, it's Fancher. He wants a big play here late. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Still running at the 40. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one